Let me just see. What's in that container right there? It looks suspicious.
The yellow one or the little one?
The little one.
The little one?
Yeah, take a look. Like greasy over here. Is that like your last guy had chicken or something? Got some these
Reese's Pieces?
issued. These are issued police propaganda.
Yep.
Okay.
They are from the Irving. You can get in there.
Let's see.
You see it down there?
Officer, you can't break me down. Officer, you can't take my soul. No. Officer, you won't break me down. Officer, you can't take my soul. No. You cannot break me down. You cannot ban this crown. You got your weapon drawn. I see you fear the sound. Straight from the underground. Still make my mother proud. Roll up another L. Proceed to burn it down.
Yeah. Not bad yourself. What are you up to?
I am eating my 60 nacho Doritos and running radar.
Haha. Nothing better to do.
So, are you from this area?
I don't answer questions.
That's fine. So, if you're not, so Deerfield Road is this road.
Yeah.
It's a main thoroughfare through Bearbrook State Park.
Yeah.
We get people that do about 30, 40 over.
Wow.
And as you can see, it's a very busy day down there, up there.
Is it properly marked?
It is.
Like, I mean, is it clear enough?
Can I get on talking?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I understand the concern.
No, just so I don't yell.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, so the tar portion from 28 up to Podunk Road, I don't know if you went that far, is marked at 35.
Okay.
Everything after that's at 25.
Gotcha.
You guys riding your bikes, there's not a rare occurrence out here. We get people running, we get people walking.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
people doing 25, 30 over the speed limit, not safe.
Right.
So we try to limit that. We have gnarly car accidents on that turn right there. It's kind of like an S turn. People going too fast, wrap themselves around trees.
Gotcha.
We don't want to do that. So
No, for sure. And my suggestion, this is what my suggestion for other places that have patrol for speeding, is a bigger sign.
So the signs are dictated by the state.
Right. I think a bigger sign and just multiple signs, because it seems pretty clear of signs the whole way.
You're not wrong.
And like, you know how many times like I just don't know what the speed limit is because it's not easily marked, or it was a blip covered by a tree or something. But
you are not wrong.
Yeah. So like, I would love to see a larger sign here. Maybe you can put the request in for me.
So it's the state. I'll talk to the state because I agree with you.
Yeah. I just feel like you have way better things to do than be trolling speed, because like I feel like there's a lot of crime that's been committed out there. You could be working on a case or something. I know you're not a detective, but heck, this is not really what we're hiring police for, to basically patrol us. You know, like you guys are like fishing to give tickets versus trying to seek out crime. You know what I mean?
I'm going to disagree slightly with you.
Okay.
So I'm going to speak for myself.
Sure.
I don't write a whole lot of tickets. Like, probably 1 out of every 20 cars get the ticket.
I gotcha.
So
it's like Keene.
In Allenstown specifically, a lot of our drug arrests, people with violent warrants, come from car stops.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't speak for like other communities, but ours.
Yeah.
When I stop a car, it's to educate them on their driving behavior, but just to see if they're doing other things. We have some drugs that roll through here. They try to stay off the highway.
Yeah.
So coming from Manchester to Concord, Allenstown, Hooksett, Bow.
Sure. I get that. I get the traffic areas.
For me, I'm not out here to write a bunch of tickets.
Right.
It's to change driving behavior and to get those violent crimes off.
Drug use isn't really a violent crime.
So you're right. The crimes they commit because they can't hold a job, they got to get their fix. They're either ripping people off or doing burglaries.
Do you think they can't hold a job because they have a drug conviction on them?
Well, depends on the employer.
Sure, I know, but look at it like this. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
People
like
that do drugs should be able to have a normal job.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you and I can both agree that employers.
And we all know that like people collecting welfare, a lot of them are drug users, so they're using state money to buy drugs. You know that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of someone that's a hard worker using drugs. they're better off than being on welfare and using drugs because they can't. A lot of people on welfare, they just can't get jobs.
I agree.
They just in general, like they have convictions and stuff for getting pulled over for speeding, and all of a sudden they find, I don't know, something in their car. Yeah.
No, I agree. And you know, if we had 2 hours to talk, I could literally show you kind of the Allenstown community of what our drug users that come through town do to be productive, how we kind of help them, and the ones that roll through town that don't want help and just want to do burglaries. We're not here throwing everybody in jail.
No, I understand that. I understand that. I would just suggest larger and more signs to prevent the speeding.
I'll agree with you on that one.
And that would solve it. That would keep you from sitting here all day.
It would. I mean, it's a little shady, so when I eat my Doritos, I like to shade.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a little shady. It is a little shady.
You're not right. You're laughing. You know I'm right.
It's a bit shady that you're sitting here. Do you have any drugs in the vehicle?
I do not.
You mind if I search?
You want me to search?
Yeah.
I can show you around the car.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm going to take a look. Do you have any burners in here?
Any burners?
You know, burner guns?
No, I don't have any burners.
Unmarked burner guns?
I
No?
only have 2 guns. The one on my hip and my AR-15 that's in between the seats.
All right, good.
What do you want to see?
I'm going to take a look around if you don't mind. Let me just see. What's in that container right there? It looks suspicious.
The big yellow one or the little one?
The little one.
The little one?
Yeah, take a look.
So all our patrol cars, we have digital cameras for any type of crime scene.
Yep. Any evidence on there I should know about?
I don't use that, so so we have Apple phones as well.
Yep.
So I take my pictures on a smartphone because they come out better.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
Apple?
What's that?
Apple or Android?
Android. The big yellow thing is an AED. No evidence in there either.
No, that's good.
Yep, we always carry AEDs with us because we're generally, so our fire department's Monday through Friday, so we usually get to the calls before them, and we've had a few officers save people with those. So
Do you have any Narcan in here?
we don't carry Narcan. We're looking at getting it.
You used it all up?
So we never had it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So our agency doesn't carry it. We're looking at getting it because
It's a good idea. You can pick it up for free, I think.
Yeah. So the state wants to get it. Every officer to have
Is
one.
that town to town? They have some departments carry it, some don't.
Yep. I think we should because again, we get there before the medics do usually, so we can save somebody.
So do you have any other weapons besides? You have 2 guns, you said.
I do. I have this one, and I have my AR-15 that's between the seats.
And then you got a taser there.
I have a taser here.
Is that non-lethal or like less lethal?
So tasers are less than lethal
Less than lethal.
because they're not intended to kill people, but if they're used in certain circumstances, someone could die.
You could fall.
So yeah, that's why we have annual training. I'm a taser instructor, so
Right on.
you know, if someone's standing up above, we can't tase them from above because they could fall. The taser's not going to kill them. The fall is going to kill them.
Can we test it on him real quick?
No, we
I don't
can't.
know.
What if he was going 26 miles per hour on his bike?
Joe, you
If
can,
he's doing 26 miles on his bike, good for you. His knobby tire is going to go that fast.
I'll video if you want to get tased. Agree to that.
What else you guys want to know? Anything?
I just want to take a look, see what else you got in here. Maybe take a look in the back here. Is this this is for arrestees, right? This is okay. Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's any drugs back here. Sometimes, you know, Uber drivers, they got to check their back seat, make sure there's nothing in.
Well, we check our
the seat.
cruisers every day before we take them out and make sure someone didn't stash something.
Gotcha. It looks a little like greasy over here. Is that like your last guy had chicken or something? A little greasy on that seat over there.
People sweat when they sit in our
Oh,
cars.
that's gross. So you don't clean it?
So that's,
I don't want to sit on someone's sweat if I get arrested.
So that's armor all. I already cleaned.
Okay. All right.
That's why it was shiny.
And you look like your treads are good. Your treads look pretty good.
Yeah, so this is a new cruiser. It only has 3,300 miles on it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it actually just came back from the shop. It had a recall, so they went through it for us. And
Oh,
everything's good.
those Dodges, you know.
So it's actually this.
That was the recall?
Yeah, so
Oh,
those,
wow.
if they weren't put on correctly, they can actually fly off, was the recall.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they checked all those for us.
Wow. Wow.
That one's going to stay on.
All right. Let's just take a look around here.
For the personal dogs, bring those too. So like the personal use ones, I don't know how it's hooked up there, but they're like, yeah, it can fly off. I'm like, well, that's not safe.
That's wild. It's the Dodges. You know, you got to dodge the things flying off.
Yeah. You like to see in the way back?
Yeah, let's take a look.
We can't manually override that, so it's quite annoying.
Gotcha. Oh, it looks very clean.
Yep. So
You're a dog catcher as well, if you have to.
Yep. So we don't have animal control in Allenstown. So if there's a loose dog or something that we have to catch, we get that. A few things that we carry that other agencies don't have that you guys would probably like to see. So we have these. So what this is it's kind of like a suction cup.
Yep.
So the Mac goes over somebody who's choking.
Sure.
Instead of doing a Heimlich, just kind of vacuum seals and sucks out
Okay.
whatever the object is.
That's cool.
All the cars have those, and then one of our officers.
It's not locked? You don't usually keep it locked?
No, because this is always locked.
Oh, I see.
One of our officers created these for us. All of our cars have autism bags. So if we ever come across somebody that has autism or on the spectrum, we
Sure.
have all sorts of stuff that we can interact
Oh,
with.
right
them
on.
and,
Right on. Calms them down.
You know, color things. If they're nonverbal, they can point. You know, how they're feeling and stuff. So
You haven't been popping all those.
no, I love
bubble wrap, right?
but I'm not touching that one.
Okay, he hasn't popped the bubble wrap, guys. So
That's for the individuals. I mean, nothing else in here is too exciting.
all right.
Those are tape measures and. So we have bodies of water in town. So we have we have throw ropes in case someone is drowning.
Sure.
We have, first aid kits. We're all first aid certified.
Okay.
The rest of the stuff's gloves and just stuff we put evidence in. That's for like arson stuff. So if we have an arson scene, we put stuff in there. And
have you ever had to use the arson bucket, the arson can?
I have not. No.
Okay. It looks like there's some evidence tape on it, so it must have been used at some point.
So we reuse them because
of course.
They're expensive. So once they're done in,
those are expensive cans. How much are they? Do you know?
I don't, but
it's just a can.
Expensive.
I mean, I can imagine like the choke preventer thing. That's probably really expensive too. I'm guessing.
It's actually not. You can get those on Amazon for fairly cheap.
All right. Good to know.
So everything else in there, I mean, so we do motor vehicle unlocks, the lockout kit.
All right.
So
now you just do like lockout kits for what? You just do it for free if someone's locked out?
Yeah, so if someone locks themselves out of their car, keys are in it, or the battery dies with the keys in it, we can get in with that.
Okay.
You do that for free?
Yeah.
I've paid people to.
Have you really?
Of course.
Yeah, it's a free service we do, and you don't have to be a resident. Like if you're just up in Bear Brook State Park and you lock the keys in your car and you're from Florida, we'll get in it for you.
I'm gonna try to get people to lock their keys in their car so you don't sit out here and patrol.
You need to see anything else in here? Or are you good?
I think I'm good. So maybe let's take a look at the driver's. Let's look at the driver's seat real quick. Make sure it's not a mess. It's pretty good. Got some these
Reese's Pieces.
issued police propaganda.
Yep.
Okay.
They are from the Irving. So only thing in the little pouches, we don't have any evidence.
Okay.
We got hand sanitizer and our tow guys' cards. If we tow a car, we make sure we let them know.
Is that on rotation? There's different towing companies on that.
So that's just one guy's card. So we have 5 different companies that we use,
Okay.
and depending on time of day, it kind of dictates it.
I got you.
Because if they're busy during the day versus at night.
I see. Well, hey, thank you for your time. I appreciate you showing me around the vehicle. Actually, the AR-15 is. Can I just check if the safety's on?
Sure can. I think you can see it. Yeah, you might not be able to see it, but sure, you can get in there.
Let me see.
You see it down there?
Yep, I can see it. It's on. Yep, good stuff. Thank you.
Didn't mean to shine that in your eyes.
No, you're good. Hey, that's prior restraint. No, I'm kidding.
What's your name?
Tim, Vincent.
Tim Vincent Jacob.
Tim, you were very nice. Thank you
sir.
very much. I hope you don't have to pull anybody over. And
That out for me. I'm gonna pull better with the bugs I'm getting. But
yeah, right on.
if you're in town, feel free to stop by.
And please don't arrest anyone for victimless crimes like drugs or speeding. I mean, it's got to be excessive and there has to be damages. There has to be a victim involved, right?
Well, we got to do what we got to do.
So you're just taking orders?
We're fair in Allenstown. If we can write warnings, if we can not charge somebody, we'll do that.
I would
Okay.
say you were much more open to us, like talking to you and like showing us around.
Yeah.
with most cops.
I don't pay for this stuff.
I think you're
So,
definitely a model cop that we want to see more of. So appreciate your time, Tim.
Yeah.
No problem.
And take care.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, guys, I hope you like that.
I say officer, but it's all of ya trying to trap me in the system. You an informant, huh? I don't need no direction. You just bad that I'm flexing. Got my stash in the records and now it's legal to sell it. So shout out to the jealous cocksucking knock-tellers trying to hold me down, but I'm out, boy, tell 'em. Officer, you can't break me down. Officer, you can't take my soul. No.
Yo, man, you got a cigarette to bum off here?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. like that.
You right?
Yeah, I'll take your light. I'll borrow your lungs too.
Yeah, man. Oh, what you listening to there?
Oh, this is Free Talk Live. You never heard of them? You can call in. You say whatever you want, man. It's free talk, free speech.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I'll check them out.
Thanks for the sig, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.